Hey guys, Catherine here. Let's go look at some things on the farm that I'm excited about today. Let's start here. Okay, so here's the apple trees. It's the first fruit in the orchard right here. I do have another orchard on the back that has some Asian pears, but that's a different story for a different day. We've been working in the garden here. I've got a fence around it. I'm about to get wet. This is my lazy garden. Y'all, I am back. I almost got drowned earlier. I was out here trying to show y'all this and it started raining on me. But I've got to get these collards up because they're planted on top of the ground, of course, and I've got other stuff that I need to plant. I need to cover up the remaining irrigation system. But I'm going to have everything covered eventually. On this row here, you can see I've got the zucchini and the squash planted, and I've got okra planted down this row. I've got the drip tape under there from Hoss, and I've got the Hoss tomatoes here that are the red snapper on this line, and this line over here I've got some from Walmart. Back to the Roots is the brand on that. Now over here I've got the raised beds, which has onions and peppers, and there's some sunflowers mixed in amongst everything here. Some cilantro, more peppers, dill down here. And I've still got some work to do, as you can see. This is going to be some more collard greens. And of course, here is some wildflowers that I've got planted to incorporate some flowers and bring the bees. There's some blueberry bushes, nectarine. Look how beautiful the nectarine is. Just beautiful. Got this from Petals from the Past. And this is peach. Summer Prince peach. He's so beautiful. Belle of Georgia peach. It's the white peach. Doing wonderful from Petals from the Past. Over here I'm trying to finish up some things over here, but right now I've got some white seedless grapes, and there are some blackberries, and of course some figs that are on that line right there. So eventually everything is going to be covered with the black ground cover. Everything has an irrigation system that I got through Hoss Tools, and this is what I call my lazy garden. I love it. I don't want to weed, and so everything here is going to have the ground cover. Now I do have to gather some of those collards and go ahead and get those up and get them moved, and probably I'm going to move them to the freezer. Over here is my work-in greenhouse that hubby built me. Very inexpensive greenhouse. We had some old-fashioned tin here. We milled our wood on the sawmill, and the only real cost would be this. It's PVC. It's not fiberglass. It's not polycarbonate. It's PVC. I got a few things growing in here still. Matter of fact, I've started some more tomatoes, the red snappers. I have this beautiful Peggy Martin rose that was gifted to me by Jacqueline Head of Head Family Farms. I've got to go this week and get my trellis to put that on. I've got a big red snapper tomato here that I actually just tried to bring it back to life, and I think I've succeeded on that. Right here are some cucumbers that I'm about to put into my lazy garden. And these cups are just ready here to up-pot the tomato plant soon. I tried to go in there and show you the goats, but you can see Little's here. He's ready for me to bring him a snack. Dixie is our rescue dog. Those both are leathers. Stop. Stop talking. Stop talking, Dixie. She's a good girl. The only time that Dixie was not a good girl was, and Dixie will herd the goats. She puts them where she wants them to be. They love each other. They play together. The goat will raise up and headbutt her. She will headbutt them back. She has learned the art of headbutting. But the only time she was not a good girl is when she brought them in the pet door, because they are in the backyard right now until we get the big fence fixed or built. But she did bring them in the house one day. They did not get past the mudroom. Thank God the bell on Bo's neck woke me up, and I did board up the pet door for now. So everybody has an outdoor shelter now. No more goats in the house. And here's what I'm most excited about. It's a little airish out here today. The weather is crazy. The wind is blowing and it is in the 50s after being in the 80s all week. This is where our pasture is going to be. You can see that we have got a ton of land here that we are fencing in, and I just can't wait till it's done. Once it's done, the big barn is going to be put up right over there, and it is going to have a drive-through in the center and stalls on both sides, and it is huge, and it is going to make a huge difference in the animals' habitat and what kind of animals we get. So super excited, but kind of a view. There's a fire break right there. Kind of a view of the back side of the property right there. But our property goes over 2 hills that way, and we've got plenty of places to do whatever we want. So excited about it. The pond is right over there. The big field that I planted corn and peas, and I'll take you guys and show you that. I planted the corn and peas yesterday in the big field. Today I plan to plant the sunflowers and brown top millet for the birds to enjoy. And the sunflowers I'll enjoy too. But the problem is I don't have a planter. And if you guys saw the size of the field, you would know that it's huge. And there are, let's see, can you see it behind me? Multiple rows, just as far as you can see back there. And then this way, back down there. So the field is huge, and I don't have a planter. So I have to cover the seeds up because the deer and the turkey would just come along and make a feast out of it. So yesterday I had a little emergency and had to run a grandchild somewhere and didn't get to finish covering up the seeds. So when it rained last night, it did partially cover up some, but it just kind of made for a muddy mess today for me to have to finish it. And if you can see what I'm holding, manpower or woman power, whichever way you want to call it. But anyway, I did get the seeds covered up. So I hope that I planted enough that the deer and turkey can enjoy their share of it as well. And then I have this over here where I will be planting the sunflowers and then some brown top millet for the birds that come by to visit. Dove especially like the brown top millet, and I don't know what all we do have here. I've seen several species. I can't begin to tell you what species is what that land here for a snack every day, but I'm sure that if you watch Cog Hill Farm, Mary Carl would be able to tell you. because she's really good at that. But anyway, just wanted to let you guys in on what I'm working on today. So now off to the feed store. I've got to get feed. I've got to go clean some cages and swap around some baby chicks. So there's lots to be done on the farm today. Hubby is working for the next 2 days. So normally on a Friday and Saturday, I would be able to get some real manpower. But I guess that we will be doing it differently this week. So the cow pasture fence is just, I guess, put on hold for a couple of days until we can get 3 more posts set and then go and get some T-post and wire and start putting it all together. But in the meantime, the grass is growing in the pasture area. So when we do put the goats over there in it, of course, they will be very, very happy. They'll have some different kinds of grasses, and then we'll be ready to bring on the big cows. Talk to y'all soon. Y'all have a good day.